Hello friends and welcome back to my little corner of the internet, or if you're new here, welcome for the first time. I hope you stick around. Hello, welcome back. As you saw in the title, we're playing Dream Daddy once again. Here's the thing, as I'm recording this, I haven't even finished editing part 5 of the Dream Daddy saga. But so I mentioned in the last video that I haven't recorded in quite some time because I just had no motivation to do so. And here's the funny thing about an ADHD brain. Hyperfixations never disappear. They just kind of go into hibernation. And I really, really like Dream Daddy. So in an effort to kick myself out of the YouTube recording hibernation that I was about to fall into, I sat down and recorded it even though I had no motivation to do so. And that has kickstarted my love of Dream Daddy, which is rather unfortunate because technically I have finished the game. At this point, I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna play for all of the endings, but I have technically completed the game. I'm just a completionist, and luckily, this game allows me to do that. So this is gonna be a super long episode. Bear with me. My plan is to just knock out everything I haven't already done, so that this can be the final episode of the Dream Daddy saga, and I can start playing other games because I have other games in mind. But I don't want to play too many at once because I'm very easily overwhelmed. I'm currently watching about 5 different shows across several streaming platforms right now. But yeah, hyperfixations, they don't really disappear. They just go to sleep. And I accidentally woke this one up at the very end of the saga. So whatever. I was supposed to be working today, but they canceled the show like an hour before I was supposed to leave, or they rescheduled their show about an hour before I was supposed to leave the house. So now I'm going to record this. It's 7 o'clock. I started way earlier tonight than I did last time because this is going to be a long episode. I will probably be recording until at least 10 o'clock. I don't know. Because in 2 hours, I usually do 3 to 4 dates. But the, third date where you, enter a long-term relationship with these people seems to take a lot longer. And I only got one ending last time. I did Damien's ending because Damien hadn't made an appearance in that episode yet. Really, that was the only motivation. I like most of them. The only person I'm really not looking forward to the ending for is Brian because I don't really care that much. Let's get this show pony on the road. Shout out to... I'm thinking of a band. Glass Animals. They have a song called Show Pony. It doesn't go like that, what I just said, but the song is still called Show Pony, so I'm gonna say it. Anyway, continue. Oh wow, these are all from epilogues. Okay. Well, we're gonna go to Dad Book. I assume that is what will allow me to get the endings for the rest of these folks. Okay, we're going to start by doing a date with Craig because he's still only on the first date. And then we'll start doing all these endings. Alright. Good quality time with Craig. He was so busy last time. And fending off flirty moms. I feel like we barely talked. Yeah, listen. Them flirty moms is going crazy. Oh no. I got a bunch of new frames. Oh my god. No, I'm not going to show them to you in this video because this is already going to be super long. I don't want to do too many tangents. But I got a bunch of new frames. These ones are new. We're trying to get up early for runs? Child, no. Also, if y'all are going running together and he's running faster than you, then y'all are not running together. Y'all are racing. Anyway. Been training on my run game. Ready for round 2? God, can we do something else? Emojis. Why didn't he just send the emojis? Let's meet up tomorrow morning for my favorite morning activity, brunch. So we're not going running. Oh, I see. Brunch. There's a run in all caps. I thought he just was misspelling. Listen, I got a lot of friends who, me and all my friends, we type so fast when we're texting that we end up with a lot of typos. So I'm always, my brain is always autocorrecting. I didn't realize that the run in capital letters was on purpose. Sometimes my friends just talk in all caps, man. Okay, so we're ordering pizza. How about we try to limit this to 4 times a week? That feels like a lot. In my house, we have pizza like once every other week. Just be careful. Running is a gateway drug. A gateway drug is crazy. Just giving you a hard time, Pops. I'm really happy you're running more and caring about your health. I want to keep you around for as long as possible. Speaking of which, I'm running with Craig tomorrow. You gonna be able to keep up with him? Hey! Probably not. Oh, her laugh is so cute. I loved that. I usually just play the game without listening to it. I'll like check in every once in a while if I think the audio is going to change in an interesting way. Because I can't keep the earbuds in for the entire 2 hours I film. Sorry. Dry heaving? See, this is why I don't run. And like, don't get me wrong. I exercise, but I don't run. I hate running. River goes everywhere with him. Capybara. Capybara, 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 capybara. 30 minutes? I love that for you. Oh, no. No. You lost me. Hill climbs up a slope. Oh my god. What are you saying? How long is this run? By the time we're done, it's going to be lunchtime, not brunch time. Aw, River waves enthusiastically at everyone we pass. It's a lot more peaceful in the mornings, aside from birds chirping and River gurgling away. She's in a stroller. He's going to run up a hill through the wilderness with a stroller? That's insane. That feels like it's a bad idea, right? Am I the only one who thinks that's a bad plan? I thought she was strapped to his chest like she is in his photo, like in his character graphic. However many teens lap around the park. I'm breathing heavily, but I can't believe I actually didn't lose Craig. He's even breathing heavily, which makes me feel a little better. I look down at my shirt. I'm dressed in stretch. Almost looks like a smiley face. That's one. What? I'm just kidding. Good hustle out there. I'm really impressed. You're way better than last time I launched you off a treadmill. You're really pushing me to my limit just now. I can't believe I held on. Sometimes you just need someone there to push you to do your absolute best. I'm glad I could be that guy, bro. This is crazy to me because if this is like romantic the way the others are romantic, he keep calling me bro. I have a Monaleo line that fits so perfectly with that. Treat them like they bros. I say no homo when we f***ing. There we go. Shout out Leo Let Us Sluts. I love that song so bad. I really do. Leo Let Us Sluts, and I love that song. Anyway, who ready for hill climbs? Blah! I'm River. I'll go running as long as someone's pushing me. I'm not running. Jesus. What do we do now? We run up that thing. That looks like a lot. Dimitri, there are 2 things you need to know about this hill. 1, don't stop running till you get to the top. And 2, that's not the top. Bitch. Let's do this. I hunch over onto my knees and grasp for air. My lungs are like daggers poking my ribs. Oh my god. Ugh. I can feel it. River, I'm having a moment. Please. Ooh, boy. So he is human. Dimitri, put your arms on your head and stretch out your elbows. It'll help you breathe better. I'm still in agony. And here. I hydrate like my life depends on it. Thanks, dude. Phenomenal work. You feel that lightness in your head? That's the runner's high. Oh, that's it. I thought I was just, dying. I think we lost Arnold. I've abandoned my child's toy. We gotta find him, dude. Should be simple, right? We just gotta retrace my steps. I remember River at last having it down at the bottom of the hill. I know what a capybara is. It's still nowhere to be found. Looks like we've got a mystery. We have to get to the bottom of this. Alright, Super Sleuths. Detective Peterson? Oh, that's me. I'm Detective Peterson. I forgot his last name. It's time for a bro adventure. A bro venture! Couple places to check and some bros around here that we could interrogate. Sounds good. Wait, who's good cop and who's bad cop? Well, I think that with your stature and overall resilience, you would make an intimidating bad cop. But he's got a baby strapped to him. Right, like, all valid points. I think you would make a great good cop because your congenial attitude and willingness to try new things. But then again, I've seen how you get when there are too many commercial breaks during a show, so you have potential to be a scary bad cop. Let's play it moment by moment. Go to the field. We just sat down for a picnic. Want some snacks? Got anything to increase my glycogen reserves? I don't know what that means. Tiny bro. Say, you haven't seen a stuffed capybara around here anywhere, have you? What's a capybara? It's a large rodent that's native to South Africa. Wait a second. How do you know what a capybara is? How don't you know what one is my question. Gotta find that capybara before River here has a breakdown. Good luck. Let me get some apples for the road, though. Road slices is crazy. Back to the field. Look for clues. Dimitri. Arnold's leg. Oh no. Probably the squirrels. The tree. So that didn't help at all. We weren't at the playground. Interrogate Joseph. What are you reading?
Oh, Kirk Douglas.
My bad, Chief. You haven't happened to see a stuffed capybara. Why does nobody know what a capybara is? This is blowing me. Maybe am I the weird one for knowing what a capybara is? I feel like they're pretty normal. They're pretty normal to know about. But I mean, then again, I grew up on the Irwins and the Kratt brothers. And PBS Kids in general. And when I say the Kratt brothers, I mean Zaboomafoo. I'm not talking about Wild Kratts. I'll tell the kids to keep an eye out. Your kids are here? Do you know where they could have run off to? They're kids. They get into mischief sometimes, but they always come back. Wait, am I being interrogated right now? Only if you did something wrong. This is serious. There's a capybara on the line. I imagine they have their ears to the ground. They might be somewhere around the woods. Thanks, Joseph. We'll get you back to your ropes. Boat ropes! So you say. Listen, sometimes skills can have multiple uses. I too can tie ropes. I'm sure I could use them on a boat. I've deduced where we should go next. Go to the woods. And I see you on the outskirts of town. I made this reference in part 5 too. I think I cut it out when I was editing, but I made a reference to that song in the last video as well. We were on the outskirts of town then. That was on my date with Brian. Now we're on the outskirts of a park. But it's still, Romeo, take me. They're trying to tell me how to feel. This love is difficult, but it's real. Anyway, who is Robert? Oh, why is Robert hiding in the woods? What are you up to? Thinking. This is my thinking bench. I'm gonna get a solid 2 to 3 hours of brooding in per day. Don't you got a job or something? It's a large rodent native to South America. So Robert's the only one who knows what a capybara is. So have you seen one? A stuffed one. Not a real one. That would be weird. I'm sure they have them at the zoo. Robert, if you don't help us, I'm going to put you in a headlock. Is that a threat or a promise? Whoa, Chief! Hey, there's a dude learning to tie some ropes that you might be interested in talking to. I'm going to keep being vaguely threatening until you tell us something useful. I haven't seen any goddamn capybara, okay? Crap. I was really nailing the bad cop bit, too. I thought for sure we hit something. Now what, bro? Joseph said his twins are around here somewhere, but I have no idea how we're supposed to find them. Wait, those creepy kids? Why did you tell me they had something to do with this? Why did they write out TV like that? Do you know where they are? I do. A lot of people underestimate the senses of a man who broods. I saw them lurking around here a little while ago. Where'd they go? Ran into the woods. I'd be careful though. I don't trust them. But then again, I don't trust anyone. Not even you guys. Not even that baby. Brep. I take that back. You're an old soul, kiddo. Fair. Go deeper into the woods, I guess. You got to do it last time. Stop right there and put your tiny hands where we can see them. You heard the guy. Put your hands up. We're kind of in the middle of something here. Yeah, can you come back later? What are you kids doing? Cutting stuff up? Hand over the capybara. No fair. Finders keepers. No, not finders keepers. That's our property and you've desecrated it. Well, how can you prove it's yours? You two got sloppy. You left evidence behind. I think you find that this leg fits perfectly onto his body. How about a deal? You give us the capybara and we don't tell your dad about this. Fine. And give us those safety scissors. They're clearly no longer safe in your hands. I'm glad we could figure this out. Come on, partner. And tell your dad to stop letting you watch true crime shows. We cracked it. Did we get in too deep? Am I in too deep? Have I lost my mind? I don't care, you're here tonight. I can be a hero, baby. Brunch, give me brunch. I have strong philosophies on brunch. See, the first thing you do is divide your brunches between bougie brunch, the upper class, mimosas and egg benedict brunch, and grimy brunch. The give me coffee and bacon and cheesy hash browns brunch. There's a time and place for both. Oh, okay, I see. I was trying to figure out how many categories we had here because there's so many commas. You betcha. She's so cute. Hi, you. A blat. Hey, kid. Middle school is going to be really tough, but if you make it through that, you can make it through anything. True. Might be a little early for warning her about middle school. Like you're the most eligible dad bachelor in town. Dadchler? Doesn't really roll off the tongue the right way. Here's the thing about brunch. You don't do business at brunch. Brunch is for rest, relaxation, and restoration with those you love. And while we're having brunch at a traditionally brunch time, the most important thing to remember is that brunch isn't a time, it's a state of mind. As someone who has had breakfast at 3 p.m., I'm right there with him. If you can't have brunch on your plate, you can always have brunch in your heart. I love how Dimitri mentioned, hey, chicks dig you, and he goes, anyway, brunch. That is a hyper focus if I've ever seen one. Damn, she's still hitting on Craig? That's crazy. It's real great having you back around to hang out with. Things have been so busy with work and fitness and the kids. I just haven't had time to really go out and get to know people. With you here, it's like we're picking up where we left off. Honey, baby, wait. You should still make new friends. It was just you and me and more coffee? No thank you. So, do you like work out? Yeah. Mostly calisthenics, but calisthenics? Nope. Calisthenics. Why do I feel like I'm saying it wrong? Ugh, that's so cool. I've been looking for a workout buddy, you know. I wish I could help you out, but I'm enjoying brunch with my workout bro right now. Hello. I'm here too. Well, if you change your mind. We can't take you anywhere, can we? Brap. Me too, River. Dude, you gotta relax sometime or it's gonna kill you. Please come camping with me. It'd be so fun. I guess I could get Smashly to take the kids for the weekend. I can't believe he calls her Smashly. Like, that's so crazy to me. That's your ex-wife. You have 3 kids with this lady. I bet Amanda's still asleep. Still asleep? Morning. Afternoon, actually. Right. How was brunch? We got sidetracked because we had to travel into the depths of Maple Bay's dark underbelly to find a toy river drop. But, you know, I actually feel pretty... Just gonna hang out here for a while. You take your time getting up. Always bring a war chest. Feels excessive, don't you think? R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Oh, okay. Angry about the weather. Nothing for the twins. They weren't there. Oh, there's like a very teeny tiny. Okay. We are now at final date for everyone, so we're just going to start knocking them out. We'll do Joseph, Brian, Robert, and then Matt and Hugo, I think. Or do I start with Brian? Let's start with Brian because I'm not really a big Brian fan. Save and continue. Third coffee of the day and doing my second word jumble. Man, this is the life. Where is your job? To the fair. It's literally around the corner from us. It's not ringing a bell. I came home with cotton candy. I gave you a teddy bear that I won, specifically stating where and when I got it. Seriously? Oh, right, that one. I thought you meant another carnival. You're coming with me tonight, right? Gosh, honey, I don't know. I've got all this pressing business to attend to. Park, dog, clock, cereal. Damn. The secret word that they spell out is pool. Hey, you're pretty good at this. Now you don't have an excuse. You're coming with me. Oh, okay. Wear something nice. I want some arm candy tonight. I am your father. And no flip-flops. You shouldn't wear flip-flops to a carnival anyway. Never wear flip-flops if you plan to get on rides. That's like rule number 1. If you're looking for something to ride serious rides with, that's straight veto from the dad constituency. However, I'm happy to stand at the fence and take blurry pictures of you riding the rides as per dad custom. Anything that moves. Well, you're no fun. Get on rides, damn it. Who am I here with? I forgot whose date this is. I haven't spoken to anybody yet. Not the one with the eyebrows. She's got mono. What about the one who vapes? Alex got suspended for vaping in the school bathroom. What does that have to do with the carnival? Is it a school carnival? Greasy food after you ride all the rides. No. You're doing this out of order. If you plan to ride stuff, you have to eat afterwards. Brian's here. Amanda Peterson, did you trick me? I've been duped by my daughter! Okay, how about we hang out as a team and explore the carnival together? Yes, Amanda, that sounds like an amazing idea. Let's all go and do stuff together. What's going on here? Y'all that pressed to be sisters? Y'all are plotting against me now? Check it out. Want to get a couple games in? That sounds fun. Maybe a little friendly competition. No! We wanted to check out some clowns over there. Amanda, you're scared of clowns. Overruled. Fine. Let's play some games. But if we spend the whole night in there, I'm filing for emancipation. Oh, lighten up. I'll win something nice for you. I'll win you something nice too, Daisy. I'll win more sliced things than Brian. I'd like to see you try. See, this is what's blowing me. For every game I win, Brian seems to answer back. Dad, please, enough. Just one last game, honey. So, Dimitri, we're tied. What's the ultimate prize? It swims absentmindedly. That goldfish will be mine. Amanda, sweetie, how about I win you a goldfish? If it'll get us out of here, sure. Great. I look over at Brian. We don't say lies, but the person who wins the goldfish wins the night. Looks like it's skee-ball. You any good? I am the best skee-ball player to ever grace this planet. Think you can handle me? Still willing to put up your weed whacker? Only if you're willing to part with that pole saw. Lawn grooming equipment goes to the skee-ball champ. Oh no, I have to play skee-ball! Wait, how do you do it? Oh my god. I don't even play skee-ball! I'm like watching the score go up and I'm like trying to make sure I'm still, like, I want to get the 100s, but more importantly I want to make sure my score is, oh, I beat him! Let's go! Oh, that was so stressful. That was faster than the fishing game though. Be cool. Amanda, what would you like to name your new friend? How about Brian? My child is plotting against me. Go! It's time for you to move out. College starts in a few months. You could get there early. JK. Want to go on the Ferris wheel next? Yeah, I want to ride the Ferris wheel. Of course. I'll hang out and watch you guys. I'm still not a fan of roller coasters. Kill me with the pole saw, please. You check out that art book I gave you? Yeah, I love the section on female photographers. You have good taste. You know, I bet your photos will be in a book one day. Daisy, stop or I'll cry. They are just too cute. Pushes me forward. You first. And now you. Whoa, what? Excuse me. Now, hang on in there, young lady. I've been thwarted by my 17-year-old daughter and her 10-year-old friend. What are we doing here? Run off into the crowd. The ride starts moving. I don't even like Ferris wheels, bro. In real life, I love them. I love rides in general. Damn, I kind of want sushi, but I'm not going out to get sushi tonight. Sorry, folks. Ride stuck. Guess a raccoon must have stolen a key component to the monet. There's very crafty animals and are frequently attracted to shiny objects, so it makes sense that they would pilfer something like that. Anyway, it'll take some time before we can get y'all down. Settle in and get cozy. Is the ride operator also working against me? No hand stuff while you're up there. Whoa. And no mouth stuff either. Whoa! I have trained my brain to eat at specific times of the day, or at the very least eat one meal around 8 o'clock. That's right now. It's 8:20. Ow. But I'll be recording for another couple of hours, so I won't be able to eat dinner now because I don't really feel like stopping the recording in order to go and make dinner. So I have a snack. In honor of the last episode, as in the previous, not like the final episode, I have Good Thins salt and pepper gluten-free crackers. I don't really care. I don't have celiacs or anything, so I don't need it to be gluten-free. These are just really good crackers. They're made with rice. And Cracker Barrel Vermont sharp white cheese. It's just a block of cheddar cheese. He's got fruit jerky. Cherry or mango. I don't want your stupid fruit leather. Fine. I don't know. Why didn't you take the fruit leather? Like, Dimitri, your insecurities are pissing me off, bro. Hate you? Why do you think you're better than me? What? I don't think I'm better than you. Oh, okay. So you were just offering me fruit snacks and crosswords out of the kindness of your heart? Yes. Why is this in focus? Slay. A likely story. All you do is brag about your smart kid and your landscaping, your stupid weed whacker. I'm sick of it. All you do is one-up me every chance you get. The only thing I wish I wouldn't win is a one-upper... What? The only thing I wouldn't win is a one-upping other people competition because you would win that because that's what you do. I don't do it on purpose. Wait, what? You're messing with me, right? No. But I don't think I'm better than you at all. You and your daughter are amazing. I thought we were competing just for fun at first, but the more we started doing it, the more it felt like you must hate me. And the more we did it, the more I wanted to impress you. I'm going to cry. Yeah, you should feel like an ass. I feel like an ass. Actually, no. I let my own insecurities get in the way, and I've been a huge dick to you for no reason. I'm sorry. To tell you the truth, I think we could be really good friends if I could ever make it up to you. I respect you a lot. Can we start over? What do you mean? From the beginning. Hi, I'm Brian. Mutually beneficial truce is crazy. With a raccoon? Alright, Brody. I'm glad we worked things out. Oh, that's over with. We can both get home and quietly enjoy our evenings. Agreed. Dad! I think you kids will be pleased to find out that Brian and I are worked our... Dad! That's great and all, but Brian is in trouble. But Brian's right. The fish Brian! What? Daisy and I got on the log flume and we were going down the hill and Brian just flew right out of the log and now he's hanging from some pipe on the ride. We have to save him. But Brian's right. The fish! Brian, the fish! Oh, right. Come on. We'll get you down, little buddy. We have to get Brian before the fair closes and who knows what'll happen to him. Why don't you just ask why don't you just ask an employee to get him down? This really does not feel like it's a crisis, guys. I love that nobody here is neurotypical. How are we going to reach him? I've got it. I think this will do the trick. And the attendant was just cool with you taking that. I feel like you should get in trouble for that. Here, these are our last 2 tickets. Brian, fates are in your hands now. There's no time. Come on. By the hand? Looks like you guys are the last ones. And he let y'all go with the pole? That doesn't make any sense. So when I told you that I sort of over-exaggerated my proficiency at carnival rides, it turns out I had under-exaggerated just how bad I am with them. I am utterly and completely terrified of carnival rides. I'm right here. We can do this. That's so cute. Ah! Brian got the pole. Daisy did the math. You got the fish. I didn't get to do anything cool. Well, honey, I'm sure you... Hey, what were you guys doing up there? That was totally dangerous. Listen, dude, it might have been totally dangerous, but I'll have you know that we triumphed over more than just our silly rules today. We overcame adversity through teamwork and friendship and love. All right, Twilight Sparkle. She sounds like a My Little Pony character right now. Achieve a common goal, and here we stand stronger than the sum of our parts, and for you two, I actually don't care. The fair is closing. Just get out of here. You kids want to stick around for the fireworks? Baby, you're a firework. Do we have to? I've never seen a child less enthusiastic about fireworks. We've been hauling all these powers around for hours and my back is killing me. You kids run ahead. We'll catch up with you later tonight. Hell of a day, huh? You can say that again. Hell of a day, huh? This is the one time I will let you out-dad me. I'll take it. There's one more thing I have to admit, though. I don't know anything about fishing. Oh, buddy. I know. What? You knew the whole time? I mean, you weren't exactly subtle about it. It's okay. It was cute. If you're interested, maybe I could teach you sometimes. That's what friends do, right? Ha. You know, it's kind of funny. What is? We're not fighting anymore, but I still feel like we've left some stuff unresolved. Oh, lawn mowing is still happening. We're cool now, but don't think I forgot about that. No, it's not that. Don't you feel like there's maybe something else here? Why do I want to throw up as if I'm in this conversation? Or is it just me? Oh, this whole time with emotions running so high, I realized what I've been feeling. What I thought was jealousy was actually... Oh my god! I hate this for some reason! Oh! They're going to kiss, and for some reason it's stressing me out. Brian inches towards me. Ah! You know, it's hard paying attention to the fireworks. Whoa! He and I lean in, and our lips touch. He places one hand on my shoulder, then the other at the base of my neck, gently pulling me closer to him in a warm embrace. I have to be goofy or I'm going to lose my mind. I feel safe. Brian pulls away from me after a moment and smiles. I guess now we get to compete over who's better at kissing. Why am I losing my mind? Amanda and Daisy are passed out on the sofa, surrounded by giant stuffed animals. I turn everything off, throw a couple blankets, and head to bed myself. So Daisy just doesn't go home. Brian didn't want to come get her. Mwah. Also, I only got a B. That sucks. Soft boy. Oh, what a cute... Wait, what was the one for Damien? I got achievements in the corner. Y'all don't see those, though. They don't pop up on the screen. So I gotta go find what the Damien one was. Was this her little surprise party? Do we do the surprise party in every ending? Probably. All of these are gonna be exactly the same. I wanna know what Dimitri says, though. Damien, I meant Damien. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. The icebox cakes is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. He knows. I know. But I am a man of my word. The story of his oregano betrayal will go unsung. Thanks for coming by. I swear, if you two are planning another Parent Trap, love that movie. Everyone should watch it. Lindsay Lohan was eating the hell down. We already won the game. We're just having a little friendly chat. Tell me more about college. Slow down, kiddo. You're not even in middle school yet. But I want to go to class in my PJs now. I mean, nothing's stopping you. But Daisy, I hear ya. I know you're stoked on college and skipping grades and taking over the world with science, but you got to enjoy being a kid first. Growing up is weird and scary, and eventually you'll be able to rent a car, but you got to get through middle school in one piece first. You know how you wish you were going to college? I wish I was in 5th grade. I want recess and snack time back. Cherish it while it lasts, girl. Now I'm gonna cry again. Jesus, this episode gonna be full of waterworks. Excuse me. I don't want you growing up too fast on us, alright? That's actually so cute. I bet you could do more push-ups than me. I bet you're better with computers than I am. I bet you could dream faster than I could. I like this a lot better. As long as you'll save me again if I fall into the water. Gotta sneak in as much father-daughter time as possible before Amanda heads out. Also, be careful. She's probably gonna try and steal your dog and take him with her to college. I got a feeling that Daisy might try to stow away in her suitcase. Oh, that's so cute. I'm glad we're not rivals anymore. Me too. I don't think I've ever been more productive than when I was trying to one-up you. Maybe a little friendly competition is what we both needed. That was the cutest shit I've ever seen. Leighton and Vernon, y'all are awesome. I love that. Thank you. Shout out to Tyler J. Hutchinson and Aaron and Brent and Jory and Greg and Eric and Erica and Barry and Nathan Sharp. Why does that name seem familiar to me? And Jason and Ray and Aaron H and Aaron S and Matt and Chris, Brian, Dan, Susie, Nathan. Shout out to, I feel like I saw these names, Jared. That's the only one that looked unfamiliar. And Felix and Will and Juliana and Shannon and Linda and Pablo and Evan and Anna and Ellen and Julian and Drew and Vivian and Lily. Y'all are awesome artists. Excuse me. Ego, Mario, Bev, Mari, Tyson, Andy, Shannon, Allison, Lily, Maddie, Tyler, Greg, Ian, JN, Ellen. Shout out to all of the designers for the minigames. Aquama, Rachel, Ellen, Shannon, Jory, Rachel, Aquam. Akma, maybe? XPTND. And Rachel and Jory again and XPTND again. And Gabriel. Shout out to Jesse for the score. Shout out to Baths and Will and Anticon. Shout out to Stefan, Nestor, Zachary, Steve, and Rough Trade Publishing, and Bank Robber Music, and Barry, and Brian, or Dr. Brian, excuse me, and Service Shock, and John. Oops, getting a phone call. Guten Tag. Hello, friends. I'm back. So that's Brian and Damien completed. Let's do Joseph. We're going to be messy. And then we'll do Craig, Robert, Matt, and Hugo. He's my friend, right? I should be able to hang out with him and it not be weird, right? It's Joseph. Good, he messaged you first. Now you don't have to worry about it. Like, actually hang out. No manual labor, no impromptu therapy sessions with sad DJ. Why is my head in the corner? My head doesn't usually pop up in the corner while I text. If you're interested, I'll meet you down at the marina and you can check out the goods. I mean, my yacht. Let me know. He owns a yacht? Is he like a mega church pastor? Hey, Dimitri. Joseph, where are you? Up here. So what's the plan, Captain? I figured since last time went a bit sideways, we could cast our lot out on the open sea, wrestle with Neptune, set sail on the seas of adventure. You're kind of a goofball when you're not wrangling your kids, you know that? I'm thrown off by how soft his hands are. Does he moisturize or what? Dimitri, stop thinking about his hands. He's married. Exactly. I wonder how this is gonna go. I'm like actually a little scared. It's a lot quieter once we're on the open water, plus we could see whales. Whales are clues. I don't trust whales. Nothing should be that big. I like whales. Whales are cool. Hey, dolphins! Joseph, there are dolphins. So you're scared of whales but not dolphins? Dolphins are much smaller, but dolphins are also the devils. So dolphins are way more dangerous. See? He gets it. I am on a boat with a handsome man, a handsome married man, and there are whales beneath us. Nothing should be that big. It's a little daunting, isn't it? Do you trust the whales? You know there's are more dangerous things in the ocean than whales, right? Like tuna. The tuna is an apex predator. What about sharks? Sharks are tight. Tuna, you gotta watch out for. And the whales. Hey, look out wistfully over the sea with me. How does this end? Like, there's no good ending here. I mean, I guess it's cool if we're just friends, but like, this is a dating simulator and he's a married man. So you're either a homeworker or you don't end up with the guy. Is she right? But she's terrible to him. He's unhappy. He deserves better. Girl! About Mary. It's, well, if you really want to know, I guess we can talk about Mary later. We might have a small problem. What small problem? We are out of gas. The whales are going to get us. The whales siphoned our gas. It's okay. I can just call one of my boat buddies to tow us back in. Just kidding. I can't do that because there's no service. I don't have service either. Should we just submit ourselves to the whales? Well, I do have an old radio, but it's broken. Are you handy with tools? I'm a dad. If the radio is anything like frantically putting together a bike on Christmas Eve, it should be no problem. Let's take a look at it and see what we can figure out. I don't know how radios work. I think there's just some frayed wires here. If we can reattach them, then we should have a working radio. Is this going to be like an Among Us task? Oh, do I actually have to do something? I don't have any control over how this moves. I want to like get it attached to something. You literally just had to throw everything in there willy-nilly? Hello, can anybody hear me? We might be a little far out. I don't think anyone's in range. How big's the range? Not great. That's reassuring. Now what? There's worse places to be stuck than on a yacht. Wine. I can keep a couple emergency mode. Want to grab some while I fiddle with this radio? Let's start with the lounge. Old Playboy photo shoot. Examine the bed. California King. Swanky. Okay, well, I guess we're done. I didn't take you for a drinker. Haven't you heard? I'm a cool minister. How cool? I can land half of my kickflips. You skateboard? Power pour. We could be stranded out here forever. I can't think of anyone else I'd rather be stranded with. It's just you, me, and all those whales. You're killing the vibe. Revive the vibe, Dimitri. Generally, it takes 3 days and a gigantic stone door rolled in front of a tomb, but I think we can save it. Here you are. What would you name it? Long, hard, and full of seamen is crazy. The salty swallow. You know, like the bird. What did you think I meant? Nothing! Nothing at all. The both of ya! This is almost what we wanted, right? No responsibilities, no worries. Other than possibly dying out here. And the whales. But yeah, I'd say we're in the zone. We're both silent, looking into each other's eyes. As in Mary! Someone else as in Mary! I have to tell you something. I mean, okay. I thought maybe he was sleeping on the yacht. But then I was like, well, he's had the yacht for a long time. Maybe these are just clothes he keeps here. I should have said something out loud. You're living on this boat? I didn't want to mention it, but we had a very long talk, and it's unsalvageable. So I'm staying here until everything's sorted out. I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do, I'm fine. I'm fine, actually. It was a long time coming. For the first time in a long time, I'm seeing a path to happiness, and now I can focus on myself and stop trying to deny the things that make me happy. I need someone who will be there. Someone kind and honest. I'm gonna burst into tears again, guys. Damn it. I mean you. Oh, I was trying to be subtle. No. Over. We're stranded out in open waters. We've been out here for hours. Please send help. But wait, are you guys gonna kiss? Not the Coast Guard listening in! The Coast Guard is here for his soap opera! He's watching his shows! You interrupted his shows! What are you recording it? It's over. Dimitri, have you been leaning on the talk button this whole time? Oh, I've definitely been leaning on the talk button. I didn't lean on it. You leaned on it. Neither of you were leaning on the talk button. We didn't hear anything. Over. Were you listening to us? Sir, we here at the Coast Guard are professionals. We were not doing that. But as professionals, it seems like you deserve happiness, and we think it's closer than you think. Over. How soon could you guys give us a tow? We'll, pick you up in the morning. Sounds like you two have some stuff to hash out. Wait a minute! So kiss, damn it! Ah! Yay! Oh, whoa! Under his shirt? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Everything's been very demure. He picking me up! Oh my god! No! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Help! We better get started! Hey, yo! We should get dressed. Do we have to? Oh my god. Stop trying to tempt me. This is so insane! They thankfully keep their comments to themselves. Oh my goodness! Scandaloso! I'm like, you guys have no idea. I don't know. Maybe y'all are as baffled as I am. The yacht ran out of gas and we got stuck. But it was okay because I was on a yacht. Weren't you scared? Your father feels no fear. Were you able to take care of yourself for the night? Yeah, just did a ton of drugs, vandalized a few cars, and then embezzled some funds from my school. All in all, a pretty low-key night. Crazy. That was more intense than I was expected. Prayer is crazy! Prayer? Okay, time to skip ahead, skip ahead, skip ahead, skip ahead. What? No. I'm allergic to shellfish? I didn't know. Obviously, we've done this. I'll probably skip the epilogues in post, but... Oh, fuck. Wait, go back. Damn, I missed... Load. Epilogue. I missed talking to Mary. I wanted to talk to Mary. I should be a good host and say hi to her. But I don't wanna. Come on, Dimitri, you can do this. I walk up to Mary. Hey, hey. You've been good? Just peachy. I have to go over there now. Yeah, okay. Okay, skip ahead, skip ahead, skip ahead. Oh, I don't have a conversation with Amanda this time? That's fine. I should have you organize our next youth group mixer. My dance skills are ready whenever you need them. If you aren't busy this weekend, I was thinking maybe we could catch a movie or something. Or we could take the yacht out again. Oh my god. This feels weird. So, I guess things are still friendly with Mary? What? We're actually staying together. What? Why? For a lot of reasons. There's the kids, for one. And the fact that we have to be a pillar for this community. So many people look up to us as a model marriage, and I would hate to let my parishioners down. But that doesn't stop. That's not... I think I'm going to have a conniption. That's not what I want. I know it's not perfect, and God, how I wish it were. If it were up to me, you and I would be sailing in search of Margarita Group. But this is real life, and all we can do is find margaritas. I'm furious. This would simply not work for me. Know that you can reach out to me for anything. I'm actually very unsatisfied with Joseph's ending. I did say, how is this supposed to end? There's no good way for this to go, but oh, that just pissed me off so bad. Alright, on to the next one. Let's see, let's do Robert, then Craig, then Matt and Hugo. Just thinking spot. He seemed unusually somber. More so than the usual amount of somber that Robert is. Hope he's doing O'Day. O'Day? Okay. But I've been a little reluctant to reach out to him. Dimitri. Guess who's getting their drinks on tonight? Guess. It's you. Also me, but mostly you. Not now. Later. Seriously? Advance notice? Yeah. Amanda! What's up? I'm hanging out with Robert later tonight. Okay, cool. Robert, who's my friends. I have friends. I'm happy for you, Dad. People enjoy my company, Amanda. I'm so happy for your continued development as a human being. What are you listening to? Sad shit. You don't want to ask her what's going on? I'm working on my relationship with existence. LOL. I take my whiskey neat, my coffee black, and my bed at 3. This is such a good song. It feels kind of Arctic Monkeys-esque. I don't remember if I said that the last time that I was in this bar. I've definitely referenced that some of the music sounds like something from Arctic Monkeys. I feel like it was probably this one, but I don't remember. Hit some bars, grab some pizza. I think that'll kill some time before we go burn down in that abandoned house in the woods. Oh, Mary's here too. You replacing me with the new kid? Mary, I could never replace you, whether I wanted to or not. Me and Dimitri are gonna hit the brakes. You coming with? What's going on? Looks like it's one of those walking ghost tour. They do that in this part of town all the time. What? I've always wanted to do one of those. Seriously? You know all the stories are fake, right? Pretty much all of my stories are fake. This is research. Turns around when he notices that I'm not following him. Girl, come on. We can't just crash it, can we? Don't be such a square, Dimitri. Just act like you belong. Hey, this guy again? Y'all ain't got any more dudes to do stuff around town? It was in this place in 1694 that the most infamous witch trials were held. To date, we don't know if the people that burned at stakes were actually witches, but it's widely reported that the ghosts still haunt this hapless dive bar to this very day. It's actually 1692. What? And the site was over by the coffee shop down the road. I'm sorry, who are you? Daniel Strugis, ghost historian. And this is my colleague, Dr. 80s reference. Dr. Loomis, paranormal investigator extraordinaire. We're touring America's most haunted locations as research for our new book. Damn, just gaslit the whole crowd. Are you guys part of the group? I don't remember seeing you at the first stop. We like to keep a low profile. Easier to catch ghosts. They've definitely been there. Been sitting next to them the whole time. Thank you, random lady who I do not know. As I was saying, the epicenter of paranormal activity can be found at the Coffee Spoon over there. The man who runs it has been plagued by hauntings since he signed the lease, damn near driven him mad. But whatever you want to say is cool, I guess. It's your tour. This is crazy. Alright, I'm bored. Hey kid, fancy buying a gala drink? I think I could exercise your demons if that's what you're looking for. Don't write checks your dick can't cash is crazy. When you've known Rob for as long as I have, you know when something's wrong. Keep an eye on him for me tonight, okay? Sure. Good man. Take it sleazy, fellas. God help that poor soul. Mary or the kid? Both. What about the Dover ghost?
I am so sad.
I am so sad as crazy, G. Oh, nothing. I just think it would be a crime to come all the way out to the cemetery, and the actual origin of one of New England's... Oh, we're in New England. Okay. That's not a real thing. That is absolutely not a real thing. I think someone needs to brush up on their paranormal history. I know every ghost story in this area. I can guarantee there's one you don't know. Would you folks care to hear about this tale of how Loomis and I met? No! Shh! Okay, fine. Tell the story. Well, it was a dark and stormy night. I wasn't always a paranormal investigator. Way back when, I was just a carnival baker, Bible salesman. Not only spreading the good word, but becoming closer to the man upstairs myself. I happened upon the quiet town of Maple Bay by accident, but little did I know that this city had a dark side. Now, about the same time, I was just starting out as an apprentice to a rather famous ghost runner, who was an old family friend of mine. I carried the equipment, operated the EVP machine. Wait, yes? Who? Who was the famous ghost runner? I don't like to name drop, but Georgia Mathers. The fact that he just has all this information on hand to start telling lies, he must be a Scorpio. I don't mean that maliciously, but sometimes they just be lying for fun, you know? We camped out in the center of the cemetery for 3 nights straight. We endured your so-called wailing watchmen, wailing ghosts of the wharfmen. Whatever. Your stupid vampire was just a teenager in a mask, but the Dover ghost... Tell him, Loomis. So there I was, walking back to my hotel after a long day of selling Bibles, saving souls and selling Bibles, also saving a couple Bibles, but never selling any souls except for my own. But that's a different story. Won it back in a fiddle competition. I found myself walking past this very cemetery. Now, I was never a superstitious man, but something seemed off. I could hear some sort of commotion coming from deep within the graveyard, and I felt compelled to investigate it. And thank God you did! Georgia and I were conducting a seance in the mausoleum. At first, things were pretty normal, but after an hour, everything went south. Playing back the EVP meter, we were able to hear a single word. Run. The air suddenly went cold. Something was very, very wrong, and I just knew we weren't alone. We started to hear this faint, distant scraping noise like something being dragged across the ground. It got louder and louder until it was deafening, some kind of demented howl, and then I felt it. Something grabbed my ankle. Robin has the whole crowd hook, line, and sinker. You could hear a pin drop. Ah! House of Anubis reference. I've only cried twice in my life. Once was at the birth of my daughter. The other was when that thing started to drag me. I wasn't sure where it was taking me, but I knew it was no place I wanted to go. I was sure I was going to die. The moment I crossed the gate into the cemetery, I heard this god-awful screeching. I ran into the mausoleum just in time to see a man being pulled across the floor by... God, to this day, the mere thought of it ties my stomach into knots. It looked like a man, but like someone who didn't know what a man was supposed to look like tried to put one together. The arms were too long. Its eyes glowed red. It was like a walking shadow. What did I do? What any good person would do. I lunged for... What was his name? I don't remember his name. I don't remember his first name. Daniel? I grabbed his hand and entered into a tug of war with the unholiest forces. I thought I was going to be torn in half, but I had God on my side. Don't mess with me! I have the power of God and anime on my side! The pocket Bible I always kept on me fell out of my shirt pocket, and to this day I can remember the passage it opened up to. I don't know what any of these passages are. Austin is crazy. We'll go with Leviticus because that's a real Bible, and I know that for sure. And if thy oblation be a meat offering baken within a pan, shall the flour be unleavened? Not exactly relevant, but true. I have no idea where Robert pulled that verse from. With a horrifying growl, the entity finally relented. Daniel and I collapsed onto the ground, exhausted, and we were both covered in blood. Damn creature clawed into my house, into my chest, got me real good. Had to get 16 stitches. He has a legitimate... Fuck. And that's how I got this scar. I followed Georgia Mathers to the end of the earth. We faced exorcism, demons, poltergeists that threw our equipment across the room, but I've never seen Georgia so scared. She was never the same after that, and neither was I. Watching what happened to Daniel and Georgia shook my faith, but I came out of that experience a better man and a better friend, and we've been brothers ever since. This is so insane! Even he's wiping tears from his eyes. Thank you. It's an honor to be able to share our story. This is insanity. Be sure to watch out for our book. If you guys are ever in need of a professional actor, balloon artist, Elvis impersonator, or a nude model, don't hesitate to contact me. You got it, buddy. Imagine you go on this ghost tour, and then you're like, dude, we met some actual famous ghost hunters, and then you type in the name Daniel McSturgis, and it's some random dude. That was incredible. I really can't believe they bought all of that. I didn't know you had it in you, Dimitri. Excuse me, Dr. Loomis. The bit about the pocket Bible was aces, although giving the Dover ghost glowing red eyes was a little cliche. And the Kubrick conspiracy theory bit wasn't. All part of the character. Well, we got the shirts out of it. Want to have a drink? Is that even a question? How long have you known me for? Do you really think I would turn down the opportunity to share a fine alcoholic beverage with my treasured friend and Mr. Accomplice, Robert Bobby Small? If you ever call me Bobbert again, I will kick you right in the shins. Both of them. And you can expect an angry phone call from my orthopedist in the morning. Bobbert. Ugh, more whiskey. Jesus. So, how'd you really get the scar? And don't tell me you got it fishing for Alaskan king crabs in the Bering Sea or something. You trained me too well. Oh, he has a daughter. Like, he actually has a daughter. I thought that was part of his lie. I hit a rock and flew over the handlebars, and then we went to the hospital, and that's it. Not a very interesting story. I've never heard you talk about your daughter. Well, I have one. That's her. How old is she? 25, 26? Not too sure. Does she live around here? No. Val lives back home in Brooklyn. Work at some new online magazine. Makes buckets, though. You like Santana? Yes. Smooth operator. Was that even the right band? Okay, so here's what just happened. I was thinking smooth, 'cause you're so smooth, yeah. The one by Santana, but I started singing Smooth Operator, which is not by Santana. He kisses me. What? Okay. Kissing me harder. He pulls my bottom lip between his teeth and bites lightly, sliding a hand under my shirt. My heart pounds in my chest as he lies us both down on the couch. I don't think this is a good idea. Wait. Stop. Truly. It's not that. Stop. No biting? No. I'm more than okay with that. Something's up. I'm fine. I've just been kind of stressed out, tired. Not a big deal. Push it! Listen, I want this as badly as you do, but I know something's wrong, and I need to make sure you're okay. You don't know me that well, Dimitri. I'm not a good person. Here we go. All right, Jughead! Damn! Oh, everybody wants to be angsty so bad! And now here I am, an old broken man, sitting on top of a pile of things I've ever taken alone. But I want to know you. You don't have to keep hiding behind fake stories and acting like you don't have feelings. It's Val. She's visiting tomorrow. She wants to patch things up. Are you, I'm sorry, but is this a bit? No. When was the last time you saw her? 3, 4, I think, months. I assume he means when she was 3 or 4 years old, right? Oh, years ago. Okay. That's better than I thought. Jesus, Robert, what happened between you two? I don't want to talk about it. Neither of us wanting to look at each other, both of us unsure of what to do next. Fine. Things were already bad between us. I cared about her, I always did. Things just got in the way. Before I knew it, she was leaving for college, wanting nothing to do with me. Marilyn and I moved out here to settle down. We thought it would help to get away from all the distractions, all the money, the drinking. But temptation gets to you. I tried to be better, but I just couldn't. Then the accident changed everything. I think every day about how she must have died hating me. I never became the better man that she wanted, the one she always saw in me. She was the last thread Val and I had connecting us together. I didn't know that when I lost my wife, I was going to lose my daughter, too. I've been pressing this whole time about whether or not this man has a child. He has a child and a dead wife. Jesus Christ. Spent so much time chasing after things I thought were going to make me happy that I ruined my only real chance of happiness. Now my wife is dead and my daughter hates me. And then I convinced myself that this was going to make me happy. Why do I even try anymore? I'm sorry. I know how hard it is to know. You don't. How could you possibly know how this feels? You did everything right. Your daughter loves you. You're a good person. I was a terrible husband, and I'm even a worse father. I have no idea why she's even bothering to contact me now. I know I'm just going to fuck it up like I always do. I'm broken. I shouldn't even go. All right, take it easy. Damn. Tell him what he needs to hear. I've never been a say what you want to hear type of person. I'm always going to tell you what you need. Nothing is going to change until you do. There are a lot of things in my life that I regret that I wish I could take back and do over, and it hurts so much to know that I can't. But what I can do, and what you have the privilege of doing tomorrow morning, is to wake up and try to be a better person than you were the day before. Things aren't going to fix themselves tomorrow or the next thing, and patching things up with Vol isn't going to solve all your problems either. But nothing is going to change if you don't. And if you can't love anyone else until you stop hating yourself. And you're right, I don't know you that well, but you have the same capacity for good that we all have, and I know you can find it. Val is giving you a chance. Don't waste it. But, Robert, listen to me. It's going to be okay. But, hug! Trying to stop being dramatic. Sorry, the actor in me is doing this like a damn monologue. He buries his head in my shoulder, hugging me back. It's gonna be okay. Place a hand on his back of his head and stroke his hair. He shudders, then sobs, and I realize he's crying. Thank you. I don't. Y'all just fall asleep? You know what? That's a good idea. Okay, that was such like a... okay, that happened. Skipping through the epilogue once again. You're going to need some real life skills out there if you're ever going to make it out on the streets. I'm going to college. Same thing. Look, I know you're not old enough to drink, right? And I know you're smart enough not to drink until you're of legal age. But hypothetically, if you were going to drink, it behooves you to drink a glass of water between rounds. Got it. Hypothetically. And if you wake up with a headache, all you got to do is take a jar of pickles and drink the juice. You're going to be fine. What's going on here? Girl talk. Let me tell you how to deal with a bad roommate. First thing you know, you get straight A's if they die during the semester. Mary, relax. It's a myth, supposedly. I don't think and who the hell are you? Hi, I don't think we've met. Oh, we've met. Years ago. I'm here for my revenge. No, you're Robert's kid, aren't you? Spot on. I guess that makes you Dimitri, huh? I get to meet Val! Shut the front door! I'm like losing my mind. And Amanda gets a big sister. Isn't that great? Sorry, this is so irrelevant. I'm just overjoyed right now. She's so hot. What? He promised there would be free food, so that's kind of hard to pass up. Look, I don't know you, but can I get real for a second? My old man's a real closed book, you know. Me and him, we got a long ways to go. You don't erase decades of neglect in a week, but you sure can get tired of staying angry about it. Oh, I'm gonna cry again. It poisons you. I think I'm too young for that. Anyway, lately he's been better, a lot better, and between him shaving for once and how much he talks about you, I get the feeling you have something to do with it, so thanks. Robert means a lot to me. I'm glad he's getting better. Just keep an eye on him while I'm not around, okay? Or else. Or else what? I'm kidding. Or am I? You really are Robert's kid. I think it runs in the family. Hey, I love your necklace. And your hair. And just, geez, your whole vibe is cool. Thanks. I like your jacket. And she's gay! Yes! Ah! I'm obsessed with her. Oh, this is my daughter, Amanda. Amanda, this is Robert's daughter, Val. Nice meeting you. Heard you're a photographer. Aspiring photographer. I'm going to school for it. You take pictures? Yes? Then you're a photographer. Welcome to the biz. You ever looking for internships, shoot me an email. Anyway, I need to go make friends with that woman over there who's dual-wielding wine glasses. Catch you later. She's so cool! She gave me her business card! She touched my hand! Congrats, you just networked for the first time. And she's gonna be your big sister. I'm a regular business lady now. Quarterly projections, stock market, synergy. Good stuff. Yep. So, I had a chance to talk to Val. She physically threatened you? Yeah, that's my girl. She said you've been doing better. Trying to work on the vices. I also showered today. You know, every day for me is a battle against my own self-destructive habits, but lately it's gotten a little easier. Thanks for talking some sense into me. It's hard to get things through my thick skull sometimes, but what you said that night has actually helped. I like you, Dimitri. I like you a lot. I haven't felt this way about someone in a long time. You're special to me. But I have some stuff I need to work on, emotionally, before I can get into anything romantic with you. You deserve better than who I am right now. I think what you need right now is a friend, and I'm very happy to be that for you. If you're ever ready for more than that, you know where to find me. Oh, God, I'm a wreck. This is cute. He got some titties on him. This has been a very, very tumultuous filming, guys. You have no idea. I've cried at almost every ending. Alright, 3 more to go. And I will probably cry through all 3 of them. Lord knows. Oh, yay, we're going camping. Yay. Oh, so you do have a job. This is probably the first time he's mentioned work in this entire game, by the way. I was able to sift through the attic and find my own camping gear from college. Craig put me in charge of bringing the sleeping bags in the tent while he takes care of the food, so I double-checked to make sure everything's ready to go. Craig should be here any minute now. She's spending the weekend on a school trip to our nation's capital. Slay! She hasn't been away from home without me for longer than today since she was 14. I hope she isn't feeling as nervous about this as I am. Ready for your trip? Once I get this bad boy all zipped up, I'm good to go. How much did you pack? That seems like a lot for 2 days. Oh, it's all of my camera equipment. Lenses, tripod, flash, all that. Are you even going to have time to take pictures? I'll find a way. I need some good shots for my series on national monuments. Oh, what's the series about? It's one of those internet series where I reimagine Disney princesses as founding fathers. What? I'm kidding. Nobody likes those. I'm taking portraits of my friends. Oh, well, I'm going to be in the woods, out there in nature, you know, roughing it. Just me and Mother Nature, the old Madre de Trees. Are you going to be all right on your own? Mm-hmm. I'm not going to have any signal out there. I won't be able to text or call you at all. Oh, it's all right. I'll be able to survive a couple days without constant updates on who just got voted off of International House Hunters. Well, I'll miss you, and for the record, Bradley was pushed down a flight of ornate stairs by a ghost. They were really beautiful stairs. Alright, don't steal anything, okay? Since you asked nicely, fine, promise. Remember, it's your weekend to relax, so take it easy. Guess I can't argue with that. Do you have anything to listen to? All I had at my place is a series of CDs that guide you through a thorough and intense calisthenics workout. Do you want to listen to those? No. I'm kidding. Thick case full of CDs. Oh my god, my mom had one of those. Slay. I don't think her new car has a CD player, so she doesn't really have one anymore. But she used to have, it was a big black case that you unzipped, and here were all of the files. Wow. The very last slot, a blank CD with Craig's handwriting. DJ Kegstand's Mega Mix Volume 1. Made it just for the trip. I think you'll like it. That's so cute. I love a good playlist. Feels good to be back out here. Real good. But I know I would have been huffing and puffing at this point if it weren't for all the murder sprints. I look around me. Animal chirps. Everything okay back there? There's no reception out here. Oh yeah, being out in the middle of nowhere will do that. But what if there's a problem? The kids are with their mother. Maybe we should go back. We could find another campground that gets good cell phone reception. Craig, seriously, what's wrong? Just really nervous. My dad instincts are kissing in, or my mind keeps conjuring all the worst case scenarios. What if something happens to the girls? I don't have signal. I would have no way of knowing. The girls are with their mother! They should be fine. Pinch on the shoulder. Or punch. I don't know if it said pinch or punch. Try to remember why we came out here. The plan was to get away from it all and just focus on ourselves for this trip. No distractions, no cell phone service, just 2 dads relaxing out in the woods. No distractions. No cell phone service. Just two dads relaxing out in the woods. Two bros chilling in a hot tub. No feet apart because they are gay! It's not too long of a hike. We're the only people there. I can't believe you still have this tent. Found it in my attic. Already checked it for hold. It's seen better days, sure, but I think we'll be able to survive. We still know how to do this, right? Of course we do. We do not. After 20 minutes of struggling with like people in a bad infomercial, we managed to build an upright structure that closely resembles what a tent would look like if you asked somebody to draw a picture with their eyes shut. I wouldn't put this up against the storm, but I think we'll be able to survive for the night. Bro, look at us go. Look upon the kingdom we have built. Upon this rock we shall grill our meats and drink our brews, for we hold dominion over this land. Verily. And look at our camping chairs, which we are going to sit on. What's next on the docket? Well, now that we have shelter, I think it's time for us to do some exploring. There's a waterfall down that way I'm sure we could hike to. Let's get hiking. We pointed out landmarks we remember back from our college days. I think we're getting close now. Check it out. There's a clearing up ahead. I can hear water running. Slay. Oh, this is beautiful. Nature is so rad. It really is. Think we could jump off of it like the old days? Ha! This old dad is happy here on dry land. Looks like you could climb right up over there. We didn't even bring swimming trunks. What are you talking about? Look at Craig's butt. I'm looking at Craig's butt. We lived together for years. I've seen your ass more times than I can count. It's no big deal. He reaches the peak before I do. Well, he did start before you, so that makes sense. At the top, we look over a cliff and into the tiny lake. It seems much higher up from this perspective. Craig has always been a daredevil. I was always the one standing on the sidelines, watching and hoping I wouldn't be bringing him home in a gurney. Man, this could be dangerous. Don't think, just jump. You coming or what? Don't think, just jump. How are you supposed to not think? I'm pretty sure that's physically... The water looks so far away. I run off the edge, try to do my best cannonball. Somewhere in the middle, it turns into a really graceful, playfully splashed water. Are you sure about that? I splash him again. You've given me no choice. Huge wave of water. You've awakened the beast. Don't put me in a corner here. Don't put a wild animal in a corner. Dunk him. Finish him. My turn. You think I did all those pull-ups just so I could look cool with my shirt off? Nah, bro. These arm cannons are dad launchers. Craig doesn't play. Oh, wow. There you go. He flexing. I feel like if you say that sentence, you gotta flex. Craig, truce, please. Yeah, sure. There is peace. Man, that jump was such an adrenaline rush. Not so scary now, huh? It's okay. We'll get a fire going in no time. We can dry off and get some dinner going. You ready for a feast? Hey man, take a seat. The Craig train is pulling into the relaxation station and I'm your conductor. Let me cook. Absolutely not. Cooking is the thing that relaxes me the most. I'll take it from here. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world. Gosh, I'm so stupid. I could have sworn I packed it. Don't be. We can figure this out. We can start a fire. We're smart guys. I mean, how hard could it be? I've watched plenty of survival programs of people naked on TV. We'll need some wood. There's no shortage of that. And some tinder. We can make that work. Then I think some ancient aliens are supposed to come by and give us advanced technology or renovate our house. Depends on the show. Conceptually, make a passable-looking campfire. Just add fire, right? That's the fun part. I've done this in the past, and I know I can figure out. Just give me a second. Any way I can help? Give me some moral support. Lift my spirits, and we'll make this fire happy. Hooray! Way to go, man. You're a regular old outdoorsy something. Hooray for not dying! Relax, man. Take it easy. Let me handle dinner. Ooh, he got food. Thyme and ginger and fresh steak. Okay. He said, you know I had to do it to him. And is me. When did that happen? You used to eat cereal every morning with beer? Well, he does have 3 children. They can't drink cereal and beer. Everything tastes okay? I'm in heaven. That's what I like to hear. You have kids, a great job, and now you cook like a vengeful wizard whose arch nemesis is microwavable food. I'm really impressed with how much you've gotten your life together. I'm glad you think that. Why do you say that? You okay? Yeah. Come on, dude. I've known you for long enough to see when you're down. What's your problem? I'm tired, bro. I think being out here made me realize how drained I feel. You work really hard, Craig. It can't be easy. I have to. For my girls. I volunteer at their school. I cook healthy meals for them. I do everything I can to make sure they're safe and happy. And when they're with their mom, I'm always working overtime so I can support them. And then you work out a lot so you can crush anyone who stands in their way. That, and I don't want to fall into my old habits. I need to set a good example for my girls. Everything I do is for them, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it seems like it's bleeding you dry. That's what it takes to raise them well, then it's worth it. Craig, buddy, I know where you're coming from here, but you gotta take care of yourself, too. I do, though. I eat right and exercise. That's not what I mean. You're too little butter on too much toast, you know? What? You're spreading yourself too thin. It's great that you care this much about your kids, but you can't neglect your own needs because you're busy taking care of everybody else's. Look at it this way. If you're somebody who puts everybody before yourself, and you're doing things because you want to help the people around you, they would much prefer to have you around longer. If you are bleeding yourself dry, taking care of the people you love, and then you die early, I don't think they'll appreciate that. I gotta be honest with you, Chief. That's great, dude, but don't die. I can't explain it, man. There's always that voice in the back of my head telling you that I need to do more. It's never enough for me. Every time I try to relax, the voice keeps telling me I don't deserve it. To be honest, I feel guilty being out here. Wow. Hey, buddy. What was your relationship with your parents like? He's compassionate, hardworking, he's relentlessly positive, he encourages everyone to be the best versions. He makes me want to be a better person, too. If only you could see yourself the way I do. The stars are much brighter out here. I miss this, Dimitri. Me too. Wait, where's the other sleeping bag? How did you... We face away from each other without a blanket. It's really cold. Is he asleep? No. Suddenly we're kissing. Mwah. If you don't like the way I talk, then why am I on your mind? When you look at each other again, my heart is racing. Craig, I got shrill... Oh my god, I got strong feelings for you, bro, is exactly how I would confess to somebody, and that is just so funny. Oh man, that's hilarious. Bro, me too. I run my hands through his hair, then down his chest. Craig brings me closer and wraps his arms around me. I feel so secure. You know, talking about old times is fun, but I like making new memories with you. Oh, tracing the line of his hips. We kiss again. Mwah. I'm not worried about us getting too cold tonight. Yeah, I didn't bring PJs? Alrighty, it's epilogue time, version 4. 4 for tonight, I think. 5 in total. Think of a shape. Hazel, what's she thinking? Square. Briar. Star. We'll get it next time. Listen, you guys can be real with me. If you're downplaying your psychic abilities, I want you to know that you can trust me. Heck, even think of me as a third twin. Amanda, that's a triplet. You know, Dad, by the time I'm done with these kids, we're going to be finishing each other's... What? You didn't finish your sentence. What are we going to be finishing? Each other's sentences. See? Third twin. I have to go. This is where he gives her the photo. I cried the first time. I'm going to stop doing that now. Bro. This reminds me of the parties we used to throw. Fewer Craig stands, though. Craig stands? That was an accident. Probably for the best. I don't want to get my hip replaced after a party trick goes wrong. We can leave keg stands in the past. I'm, taking this weekend to relax. This party was my first stop out of the express train for the relax station. Jesus. Next stop is Napville. Pull into the Dimitri concourse. I'd like to book a ticket to Napville as well. I might have to meet you halfway at the eating food directly off your own stomach town. Man, do I want to pour some chips on my belly while I hang out in a hammock. Craig, I'm glad you're making time for yourself. Stress is a funny thing, dude. Didn't realize how overworked I was until we got away from the city. It's honestly just as destructive as binge drinking every night and eating burritos off the floor. I guess we need to get out of the city more often then. I run my fingers through his hair. You're looking for balance, and I admire that. Trying not to feel guilty about doing things for myself. Same, babe. Same. It's gonna take me some time to figure it out. I might need your help, bro. Craig, I'll be your bro till the day I die. And if being your bro means forcing you to take care of yourself, then I'll happily oblige. That means so much to me. Oh, now they're kissing. Bro, we both left. That's so cute. Oh, I'm so glad I held it together this time around. Y'all are really good at making me cry. What the f***? Not they poured Gatorade on him. Who the hell even lifted it high enough to toss on that man? He's for sure like 6'3", and those are middle schoolers. 2 more, guys. Matt, and then Hugo. And then I can finally call Dream Daddy finished. I don't know why I decided to just make a super long episode. I could have split this into 2 whole episodes. Matt and I spent a lot of time together after our recording shop the first time. So it became a weekly tradition to scope out Vinyl Fantasy. Of course, Carmencita and Matt and Amanda are besties. It's not just boy bands. What's wrong with boy bands? I know that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready. I haven't been to shows since the first time Matt and I hung out. It's weird, ever since Matt played piano for me, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me he also plays guitar, drums, and even trumpet. He still won't play any of them. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he never actually wants to play it. You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep, Dad, we talked about this. What? The sandals. They're older than I am. Vintage, some would argue. I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy? I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to look florals, but you totally can if you've got a good eye for color. True. You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Stop. Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker. What's the trash? I propose a compromise. I keep the sandals, but won't wear them tonight. Then, we have this exact same argument the next time I try to pull them out. I guess. Come on, Dad, we gotta go. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake. Some complicated clapping with their hands and then a big hug. Dimitri! Oh, hi, guys. Fancy seeing you two here. I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts. It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always bring the best talent in town. Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes. You guys seen Matt around? Yeah, he was just helping that Pablo kid set up some equipment out of his bag. Wow, Vacant Veil is playing a set? What? It's a witch house. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. His hand up here is hilarious to me. Glad you could make it, Dimitri. Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help? I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in? Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Veil opening up the set with selections from his new album, Witch Diaries. And then the third waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up and I'd still be into it, are playing a 3-person acoustic set. Fair. We got a little spoken word in there, a magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. No, absolutely not. Oh, that was the opening band from the Pup concert playing their racketeering. I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall. They weren't that bad. No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their bases on fire, and the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks. Yikes, they are not playing tonight. Well, they're outside, all 17 of them? But who's filling their spot? Matt, you should play. Come on. No, I can't. I really can't. I'll play. What? What would you even do? Stop talking. Close your mouth. The Communist Manifesto is making a solo comeback tonight. Thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore. Ska comes to you in the hour. There was some very reckless trumpet playing in my ear just now. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend. Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your downfall. Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares me into the eyes. Thank you, Dimitri. I owe you big time. What have I gotten myself into? Amanda, I may have made a mistake. Dad, if you brought a brand new pair of those sandals in hopes that I would be okay with you wearing them, I swear to you, I agreed to pull out my ska. No! There's more trumpet playing in my ear. It keeps surprising me. Absolutely not. I had to help Matt. Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left ska behind for a reason. Look, it's either this or in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally have ponchos. Somehow, this is the preferable option. I just have to play the thing. Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. Just promise me you'll still love me after this. I promise. But I may have to change my last name, and I hope you'll understand. Of course, my new last name is going to be Fire Blast. Pick a different one. Or Cold Steel. That's a little better. Thank you, everyone, for coming out tonight. We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might know and maybe have seen before but would like to see again, and I'm rambling. I'm sorry. So let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the show, Vacant Veil. And I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You're my rock, Ma. Love you, honey! Plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Definitely didn't see that coming, especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre. He vacates the stage, and Matt jumps up again. Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo. Next, we have a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with a riot of punk for 3 years. With riot punk for 3 years. For 3 tiers? Years, I meant years. They're 3 years. Sorry, the writing on my hand smudged because I'm sweating. I shouldn't have told you all I'm sweating. I'm sorry. Oh. I love him. I look over at Amanda, who's really enjoying the hell out of anarchic female-fronted punk rock. I mean, yeah, listen. Female-fronted punk rock is literally the best. Hailstorm, Paramore. I recently discovered a band, I don't remember their name, but they have a song called Airhead that I really like. Please hold while I Google it, because I think everyone should listen to it, so I'm going to recommend it. Airhead by Honey Revenge. It's a good song. Everyone should listen to it. Check out Honey Revenge. Dad, can I get a lip ring? Sure, if you pay for it yourself. Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion, but you asked for... Oh, I see. After the third wave closes out their set, a variety of acts play. To the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd, a magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys and you have to touch the keys to make sound. Everybody, we're down to our last act of the night. Now this person, who is my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formerly the Communist Manifesto, Dimitri Peterson. I'm having a really hard time reading these words. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Hey everybody, good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name is Dimitri, but you can call me by my stage name. I can play about 3 songs on the piano. If he sat me up there and was like, play some shit on guitar, I got you, G. I have one in the back of my room. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs. I guess that's some good stage banter, and now I have to play a song. This song is called Beat Me Up, Scotty. Please don't make me play a game.
Tickle that ivory.
Oh dear. Oh, Unity, watch us fill up the room. Rude boys coming for ya. Take warning. If you don't stank tonight, it'll be alarming. I Everybody, ska, beat me up! Scotty! Beat me up to the Star Trek Enterprise! This is frustrating because I do know a few notes on the piano, so theoretically I could make it through this. Doing your best deserves an S. Thank you. Them clunky ass hands that are just... Ska really is dead and I killed it. Everybody ska? Everybody ska! Name, they want to hear you play, man. I think I'm ready. Deuces! Ha! I take back what I said about ska. That was pretty cool. She liked that? Shut up. Hey, everybody. Woo! Combat! I haven't played in front of people in a long time, but it's cool to be back. This one goes out to a good friend who helped me to be able to do this again. Thank you. This is an old one from Stillness the Dancing. Yay! He gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed. That was amazing. It was certainly a sight. Do they make industrial dark wave ska? I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band, apparently. They really seem excited to hear him play. Well, yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa. What? Oh, shit. Must have taken so much for him to jump on stage with me just now. Crowd slowly filters out onto the street. Decide to stick around a little longer and see if I can talk to Matt. Hey, I'm taking Carmen City to get ice cream. Is it okay if she sleeps over? We're gonna paint our nails and start a punk band. Yeah, go have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about the government or whatever. Don't worry, we'll make them figuratively instead. I love them together. They're so cute. Hey, Matt. That's what your voice sounds like? Okay. Need help closing up? I'd love that. All in all, it ended up being pretty cute. Plus, you protected us from the Jonathan and the Jones and this whatever. A street performance. A human pyramid in traffic? I'm not really a people person, obviously. Crowds make me nervous as hell, which is not exactly the best for performing live music. But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt too much. I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out, so I just gave up. I guess what I'm trying to say is life wasn't this scary when I had someone in my corner, someone I felt safe with. I hadn't felt like that for a long time until tonight. What changed? Don't be a dummy! Don't be a dummy! Even me, I suck at... Listen, I'm notoriously bad at picking up, signals from people. But even I know what he's implying here. You? Blood rushes to my face. When I saw you looking so scared on stage, you reminded me of myself, and I didn't want anyone else to have to feel that bad. When I got up there and started playing for the first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I had spent all this time being afraid of performing. I forgot how much I loved it. Your strength gave me strength, whether you were trying to or not. You got me out of my comfort zone, so thank you. Aw. Thank you for helping me realize that I can do this. I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage. I didn't think you would stick your neck out for me like that, especially considering all of this. It really means a lot to me. This is so sentimental. You really mean a lot to me. He leans in and kisses me, quick and soft. Kiss me quick, but make it last, so I can see how badly this will hurt me when you say goodbye. I learned to play that song on guitar for like a showcase back when I was in high school. It's a Demi Lovato song. I think it's Catch Me by Demi Lovato. They're actually such a good artist. I feel like, yeah, they're one of the best ones to come out of Disney Channel, I have to say. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Sorry. I can't believe I just did that. Neither can I, but I'm glad you did. Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the small of his back. Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla. He smells like coffee cake. I can feel him smiling through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth and I can't help but laugh too. Our teeth knocking against each other. Ow! Oh, they're so cute. We're leaning against the espresso machine. Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this. Maybe you're right. Let's go back to my place. Well, the girls are at mine, so sounds like a good idea. Uh-oh, the camera's dying. That went so well. I can't believe I only got a B, though. Oh, well. Okay, time to go through this again. Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool. You'll find crits. And try not to kiss anyone who has braces. You get stuck, kiddo. Hey, guys. Hey, Amanda's dad. Carmencita's here is getting ready for high school. Got any advice? When you join band, pick the easiest instrument to carry. Flute it is. That's what I played, but I was in, 4th grade. We still on for dinner with you and your pops tomorrow? Yes, we're already planning a carrot cake for you guys. I take a seat next to Matt. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. He does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say. He's so cute. I'm literally obsessed with him. I like you a lot, Dimitri. But I don't think it's more than just as a friend. I didn't know there was another option besides just being together. I'm gonna throw myself off a cliff. Wow, that made me sadder than I was expecting. Bummer. Oh, that sucks. Oh, well. Well, time for the last guy, Hugo. Weekly trivia nights. Havarti Like It's 1999 has been coming in first place ever since, despite Lost in New York, whatever. Continual efforts to dethrone us. I don't actually see Hugo a lot outside of trivia nights. The end of the school year is coming up and he seems to have a lot of trouble dealing with the stress of teaching. I should do something nice for him. Take his mind off of screaming teenagers. He likes books, but I have no idea where to start with that. He probably reads more books in a month than I've read in the past year. I know he's really into wrestling, but he's been reluctant to talk about it. I know he's kind of shy about it, but maybe... Whatever, let's roll the dice. I think I have a plan. I got a surprise for you. For me? Yeah, and for once, it isn't more cheese. Harry Butt's Crappy Keeper. I wanted to get you a book, but I figured you probably already own every piece of classical literature. You should flip through it. You're kidding me! Power Slam series? You've been working so hard lately. I thought you'd like them. Like them? I love this. Thank you. There's 2. Yeah. I figured we could go together. You'd go with me? Heck yeah. I need you to explain the finer points of wrestling to me, though. Picks me up! Has he been this strong the whole time? Literally, there's no reason for a literature teacher to be able to pick me up. I didn't know that muscle under that damn coat. You're so cute. We drive about an hour to another city for the big event. Teaching me the basics of wrestling and terminology I need to know. Thanks, man. So I should be watching this for the acrobatics. And the tension, the drama, and even the storylines. I think that anything or anyone can tell a good story. Just to look for the story. Even something like this, like what we're about to experience, will tell a phenomenal, sometimes understated story despite the ridiculous premise. Wow. What? I just really wouldn't have pegged you for a huge wrestling fan. Nobody does. I get it. I'm the button-down teacher type. I like poetry and art history. I write dissertations on heavy tomes by Russian authors for fun. But I like wrestling. It's a big part of who I am. But because it's considered kind of lowbrow, I feel like I can't share with anybody because they'll just make fun of me. Till now. Oh, they're so cute. I have to admit, I've been too embarrassed to come to one of these since I was a kid. What's there to be embarrassed about? Everyone here loves wrestling. Plus, who are we even going to see that we know? We're like an hour out of Maple Bay. I guess you're right. So, what do we have to look forward to tonight? Oh man, the lineup is stacked. All the matches are going to be great, but the one I'm really looking forward is the Eastern Dragons match. The Eastern Dragon? Yeah, he used to wrestle as Pablo Escobar. Wrestler names are weird. He's actually an Iranian guy from Utah. I've been following the guy since his debut in an indie wrestling league, and it's been amazing to see him rise through the ranks and into professionals. Who's he up against? The corporate shill. Technique-wise, I don't think he's that good of a wrestler. I don't even think the fans like him. Certainly an interesting character, though. See what that guy did to the other guy's face? Is he okay? Are they going to be okay? All these guys train together to know not only how to perform moves, but how to respond to them. It allows them to look like they're being hurt, but only be kind, whatever. Hugo and I leave to get refills from the concession stand. So, what do you think so far? I'm glad I'm here with you. The wrestling is cool, but I really like seeing you so enthusiastic. It's, don't say hot, don't say hot, say hot. Cool. I feel like these kids seem familiar. Oh God, I know these kids. They're Hugo's sisters. So don't turn around when I tell you this, but some of your students are here. Oh my God, I can't let them see me here. They'll never listen to me again. Hoping that I can act as a human shield, I glance over at the group of children, recognize the Colin kids. He kicks one of his friends in the kids. Man, that Colin kid is a piece of work. Colin, if he sees me here, he'll never let it go. He's a master manipulator. We have to get back to the safety of our seats. Create a diversion. Do a cartwheel. I hope you know how to do a cartwheel. Evidently, he did not know how to do a cartwheel. My bad, G. Now we can hide out here for the rest of the night and enjoy ourselves in the comfort and anonymity within a huge crowd. Now, if you direct your attention to the Jumbotron, oh no, a lengthy presentation. Jesus, what a match. It was amazing. Oh, hey, they're doing the kiss cam thing. Uh-oh. I knew it was coming. As soon as they said the students were there and they started talking about the anonymity of a big crowd, I was like, they're going to get kiss cam. Oh, that's so nice. And then it zooms in on Hugo and I, because I'm quite on us. The way he just said what is crazy. Kind of funny about the kiss cam, huh? Yeah, it was super funny. Hey, cool shirt. I haven't seen one of those in years. I love that website. Someone always posts these awesome, super detailed breakdowns of matches in the indie circuit. Have you seen those? The name's like J.D. Slaminger. Is that him? Those are my write-ups. You're J.D. Slaminger? You're kidding. Oh man, I'm such a huge fan of his work. I'm so nice to meet you. I assume this is Mr. Guy. I forgot his name already. Pablo. But like whatever his new name is. I'm honored. Oh man, I wish I could say in chat. I have so many questions, but I'll PM you on the forums if you ever want to talk shop. Absolutely. Hugo coughs nervously to get his attention. Is there any chance you could sign my shirt? Sure thing. Wait. Thank you. Damn. You're the Eastern Dragon. That's his name. I love your work. Thanks, man. I sat there with my mouth open the entire time. That was the Eastern Dragon. He likes my work. Dude, you're like friends with the Eastern Dragon now. He's gonna PM me. Oh, this is so cute. I'm gonna die. Mr. Vega? Oh no, here we go. Colin, nice to see you and your friends all the way out here. What are you doing here? I don't see a library anywhere near us. I was watching the Power Slam series with my friend. Ha! Mr. Vega likes wrestling? What a fart knocker. Actually, that's pretty cool. Shut up, dickweed. Nah, man, that's actually right as hell. Damn, not all of them turning on him! Who are you just talking to? Probably one of your stupid book nerd friends. Actually, he was talking to the Eastern Dragon, their friends. All of Colin's friends gasp. Guys, come on, he's lying. There's no way the Eastern Dragon would hang out with these losers. Oh yeah? How'd I get his autograph then? See you in class, bitch. Hey, yo! Have I mentioned how much I'm obsessed with Hugo? You can't say that. Who's gonna believe you? He's right. Who is gonna believe him if he says, yeah, I ran into Mr. Vega at a wrestling match an hour outside of town, and he called me a bitch. So funny. Can't breathe. Oh man, that's so funny. We're both winding down after an exciting evening. So, if you were a wrestler, what would your persona be? J.D. Slaminger, my forum name. I gotta represent my literary root. My costume would be a tweed coat. My finishing move would be a catcher in the eye, where I poke my opponent's eyes out and call them a phony. Just not realizing that I don't know any actual wrestling moves. I could teach you some. Oh. You're gonna pin me on the ground? Go ahead. A figure 4 leg lock. If I were applying full force right now, you would be in extreme pain. God, he's strong. Any movement on my end is useless. And this is an arm bar. You're pretty good. You can tap out anytime you like. Not a chance. Jesus. Oh. Hooks his arm under my leg and presses his body down on my chest. And this is me pinning you. Or because of something else. Do it! I lean forward and kiss Hugo, who seems just as surprised as I am. I pull back a little embarrassed, but he kisses me again. So he releases his submission hold and cradles my face in his hand. He presses his forehead against mine and we laugh. I guess we both win? Guess so. Pull him back in for another kiss. Do you have any more moves to show me? I think I might have a few. Epilogue version 7. Quizmaster Quinn, what are you doing here? And Spin Master, I guess. Hey, who's ready for a crazy graduation party? You don't have to be on right now, Quiz. It's just a party. What do you mean? You know what? Keep that energy. Hold it close. You deserve it. Just like me and my loving wife deserve happiness, right? You know it. Okay, Quiz. Ernest. Hey, Ernest. Thanks for being nice to my dad. People are really mean to him sometimes. I mean, I guess I am too. But, he seems happy when you're around, so, that's cool. Well, geez, Ernest, I don't know what to say. I think people got you pegged wrong. You've got a soft side. If you tell anyone about this, or that you saw me weeping in the theater, I'm gonna set your trash can on fire. There it is. Also, you don't know me. Oh, he's in his wrestling shirt. Cool shirt. Thanks. Reminds me of a special night. So the secret's out, huh? Hugo likes wrestling? I was really nervous to come here dressed like this, but everyone in the neighborhood, they were nothing but accepting of me and my hobbies. Turns out Craig's a huge fan too. Makes sense. And Colin told everyone at school that I'm into wrestling, but it backfired on him. The kids have a weird sort of respect for me now. A few of them even asked me to be their sponsor for the wrestling club. Not the Olympic wrestling. The wrestling that I like. Actually like both, but there's an important distinction, and I think you know which one I'm talking about. See? Just goes to show there's nothing wrong with being open about what you like. I agree. As long as I'm being open, I'm also a huge fan of very handsome dads who throw great parties for their kid and love a good word jumble. That's so cute. And I'm a big fan of Hugo's? This Hugo specifically. That's what I would do. I'm not going to hold you. He drapes his arm around my shoulder and pulls me closer. He plants a soft kiss on his forehead. I'm happy here. Me too. Hugo and I watch the sun dip below the horizon. Hey, do you think maybe later you could show me some new wrestling moves? Dimitri, how about I show you my pump handle pile driver? Can't help but giggle. What's that? You'll see. I don't think I want to know. I don't like what it's called. Why is his shirt so unbuttoned? Well, folks, we have reached the end. I've gone on every date with every dad. I've got all the endings. Kind of sad that Matt and I didn't work out, and I'm not going to try and redo it to fix that. But I wonder if this is going to hit me the same way it hits me when I finish a TV show. This has been Dream Daddy. The 4-hour finale. I mean, I've been recording for 4 hours. I don't know how much of that footage is going to make it in, but thank you for coming along on this journey with me as I figured out how to be a gamer on YouTube. Because I've played video games for many years. I've had an Xbox 360 since I was like 13, and I've been playing video games since before I had the Xbox 360. I had a DSi when I was in like 4th grade, so I've been playing video games for a long time, but I've never done it on like a platform. I thought that was going to be more difficult to figure out, honestly, but it's not. And this was a lot of fun, and I've already got other games that I plan to play, But if you've got any recommendations, feel free to drop them in the comment section. You can tweet me. I'm on Instagram. Anyway, thanks for watching. Wow, this has been so exhausting. I really did film for 5 hours. I started at 7-ish. It's midnight. I've set myself up. Anyway, bye guys. Y'all have a good night. Hi. Before you go, at the end of all of my videos, I include a question for you to answer down below in the comment section. So, this video's question is, how was your holiday season? What'd you do? What'd you get up to? Thank you so much for watching. This is the real end of the video. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. If you've got books you want me to read or review for the channel, feel free to put them down below. I still do movie and TV show reviews, so if you've got K-dramas, animes, bad movies, I'm so down to watch them, I promise. Games that you want me to play, feel free to recommend those as well. I have a running list that is ever growing and will continue to grow, I'm sure, because I do watch people play video games sometimes, go figure. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. You don't have to follow me on Twitter, I don't really use Twitter anymore. But follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? How'd you watch this whole series and not choose to subscribe? That's kind of whack, guys. I'm delirious. I'm tired and hungry, so I'm gonna go now. Bye. See you guys in the next video, which will hopefully be a video that I have been planning for the past like 2 months. But I don't know, we'll see what happens. The world is a mysterious place. Anyway, bye! Mwah.